My name is Isabel Wolf-Gillespie. I studied the MPhil Leadership Coaching. The most transformative part of the experience for me has been that I entered the program in believing that I could be a good coach. But actually, what it has allowed me to learn about myself is that I'm a great coach. And I'm not saying this from an arrogant perspective. I'm saying this because it really prepared me and taught me and challenged me to actually become a great coach. And I think that's the magic of the program. It allows that and it facilitates that. My view of leadership has changed quite a bit since my involvement at Stellenbosch. And the reason is that I guess I understood leadership as all about the individual only, and that leaders perhaps are always expected to know everything or have the answers to everything. But for me, the way it's changed is that leadership is an ability to be contextually sensitive, to be aware of relationships, to have that ability. And so that's shifted greatly in my understanding of leadership. The biggest impact to my learning or understanding of learning and growth has been that what I don't know is actually the greatest opportunity to learn and grow. So I was, in a room full of academics. It's easy to feel a little bit like an imposter or like I don't belong here. And I've realized that the not knowing is the entry to growth and learning. And I think that's been the most impactful for me throughout my life, whether that's on a professional or personal basis. My involvement in the program and having gone through the program has prepared me well for the world of work, I believe, because it's almost an entry to the HR manager as a first port of call. Having this behind me, having gone through this, perhaps elevates me in the world of work, but also it has prepared me for what happens in the world of work. I'm able to hold complexity, I'm able to be challenged and get feedback and take it as an opportunity to evolve and grow. So I think these are the things that really have allowed me to elevate myself in the world of work. So anyone who's thinking of joining the program and Stellenbosch as the university, I can only say go for it. Stellenbosch is, I believe, one of the best universities in the country and on the continent. I wanted to support a home university, to support the, from within, I guess. But also I wanted to be with a university that is going to give me access to the global arena. And so anyone that's thinking of doing it, absolutely go for it, even if you feel like you might not be an academic. Because what I loved about the program was the mix between theory and practical application. Before I joined, I called myself a practitioner. Now I'm not an academic, I'm a pracademic. So I'm both. And the program in the Stellenbosch University really has managed to bring this together well. The advice I would give to future students preparing for this journey is to really arrive with an open heart and an open mind. To be able to fully immerse yourself in the experience and everything that's offered, to connect with peers and colleagues, to seek the conversation, to seek exchange. That's been the greatest gift for me, and I think that's what it allows so beautifully. So that will be my greatest and best advice I have. The program has prepared me for the next steps in my life. It actually opened up the opportunity to study a PhD, which I have embarked on and hopefully completing soon. And I think that what it has meant for me is that I feel a confidence and a trust in my own abilities to hold myself in a room full of professionals. So I really believe that that's made many avenues that I have wanted to embark on now possible. So the greatest impact I have been able to unlock by going through the program is actually twofold. One is on a personal level, just my belief in myself that I'm a great coach and that I can really hold space for others. And on a professional and I guess career journey and pathway, I have, put proposals together and proposals forward, and they were accepted. I have a new partnership with a new project that I'm working on, which is very much aimed at people working together and in harmony with animals and wildlife. And so I think the impact it is going to make, this new partnership, which I believe is based on my growth and learning from the program, is really going to change a lot for the people living in the area that I'm operating in. I have also gained a lot of new coaching clients. So, from an employability point of view, I get more clients. I can make more impact in assisting them on their journey. So the biggest impact of understanding learning differently, I guess, has been that if I didn't know something, that wasn't a bad thing per se. Leaders are often expected to know everything and to have everything under control and to always be on and switched on and available. And I feel that for me, I have really learned that in the not knowing, that is where learning occurs. That's where learning, the opportunity and the potential for learning sits in the not knowing space and in the uncertainty of that. So I guess it's been a very humbling experience to be vulnerable and to say, well, I don't know this, but that's where I'm going to find the learning and the knowing and the growth as well.